sometimes in a group show you some of the tricks that they know. So, first up is Penny. So Penny is going to demonstrate her rubbish trick. Now that doesn't mean the trick is rubbish. What it means is that she has learnt to put rubbish in a bin for her mum. So Chris gets a bit lazy every now and again. So what she does is when she wants to tidy the house, she sends Penny off to go and pick up the rubbish and to come and bring it back and put it in the bin for her. There we go, good girlie. So she's got to go find the rubbish again. There it is. And bring it back. She gets a bit excited, so sometimes she drops it halfway through. There we go, well done Penny. Big round of applause for Penny. Okay, so Sadie is next. Sadie's got quite a similar trick, but what she does is she puts her toys into her basket. So once she's been playing, she goes off and finds all her little toys, and then she comes and collects them and puts them away in the basket for Mum, so Mum doesn't have to do all the tidying up after her. So this is Sadie's first time in the ring. She says, oh, there's lots of people staring at me. Well done, Sadie. See if she'll go for the other one as well. That's it. Oh, I think she says there's drums and I'm not quite sure what they're all about. Well done, Sadie. They're very good. Give her a little round of applause for that. Well done. Excellent, well done. Okay, so everyone's going to come up next and demonstrate their paw. So they're all going to find a little space in the ring, so hopefully everybody can see at least one of the puppies.
Dogs.
So, the way this would have been taught, generally speaking, having a little treat in one hand and just holding it in that closed hand. Most puppies will bring up their paw to try and bat it out of your hand. So the moment they bring the paw up, we release the treats, so they learn that bringing their paw up to the hand is a really good thing to do. Now, you'll notice that Penny and Flame are actually attaching their paws to their mum's feet instead of hands, and that's fine as well. So different variations of the same trick. So they're all doing their little paw. And another variation of the paw, so once they've learned to touch their paw on the hand, what you can then do is start moving where the hand is and move it a little bit higher, so they're going to demonstrate their high five now. So all we do now is once they've learnt to touch the hand, touch their paw to the hand, bring the hand a little bit higher, and this is their little high five. Excellent, well done. Now I think Benji is going to demonstrate his high 10 as well, so he's learnt to give two paws. Hey, there we go. Now one more go with Benji. One more high 10. Yeah, that's it. Well done. Excellent. Okay, round of applause for those guys. Well done. If everyone wants to come back. So Flame is up next. Now Flame is our resident dancing dog. He absolutely loves the dogs. He likes to spin his mum round and round in circles as well. So this is a trick we call the round round. So mum's going to spin round one way, Flame's going to spin round the other way. So any of you watched Britain's Got Talent, the final, and saw the dog that won? This is one of these nice tricks that you can start to do, to start teaching them dancing with their owners. Fantastic. Well done to Flame. Big round of applause for Flame. Okay, so we've got Warwick, Penny, Sadie and Palooki up next, who are going to demonstrate their rollover. So again, they'll just go and find a little space in the ring somewhere so that everybody can see. Oh, and Flame as well. Sorry, I missed Flame out. Oh, Flame says I'll do my demonstration of a rollover as well. So he says maybe in the long grass. I don't know. So because Flame's got very, very, very sensitive skin on his tummy, because he's not got a lot of blood, he's a bit reluctant to put his belly fully on the floor, bless him. So the grass is itchy. But the others demonstrating lovely little rollovers. Yay, excellent. Flame says, no mum, I'm not doing this one. Okay, if everyone wants to come back, nice round of applause for the rollovers. Excellent, well done. So, actually, Helen, you can stay there, because the next little one is the bang or the dead trick. So what we mean by this, the owners are going to point a fake gun at their dogs and say bang, and their dogs are going to go dead. Fall down dead. So we'll try and do it all at the same time if we can. Oh, Sadie says, I'm gone, I'm dead. So, when you're ready, guys. 1, 2, 3, bang. We've got some enthusiastic rolling over. That's it. Lovely dead. Flame's completely dead to the world. Oh, and he's revived himself. He's up. Is Warwick going to come alive again? Yay, Warwick's up again. Excellent. Okay, well done. Big round of applause for those guys. Okay, so Penny's going to demonstrate her next little trick. Now, again, I told you Chris got a bit lazy. So this time, Chris got a bit ill over the winter, and she decided she didn't want to get out of bed. So she was sneezing quite a lot. So what she decided to do was teach Penny to collect a tissue for her. So every time Chris sneezes, Penny goes and collects a tissue out of the box, if she's not sniffing for things on the floor. There you go, Mum, have the tissue. Yay! Lovely. Penny says, I've done it once, you can't need another one, surely. Yay, there we go. I'll tell you what, Chris, can you turn it around so that everyone behind you can see as well? We'll have another little go so everyone can see. So when Chris sneezes, she says, Mum, you've already got one, you don't need another one. Yeah, there we go, well done, Penny. Big round of applause for Penny, excellent. Okie dokie, right, the next one we've got is, this is quite a cute trick. Again, moves on from the paw and the high five, so this is the wave. So this time we're going to have everybody up, I think except Luke, because he's only got the one paw, so he says if I try and wave I fall over, so it's a bit too difficult for me. But everybody else is going to come up. So once you've taught a high five, you can very quickly move this onto the wave, where rather than touching or making contact with the hand and the paw, you just move your hand further away, so they're trying to make contact, but it ends up looking like they're waving at you instead. So everybody's taking a little space in the field to show you, so hopefully you can all see at least one dog doing a little wave. So you can see some get quite enthusiastic about it, some are a little bit more gentle, a little bit more sedate about it. Benji says this is the greatest thing ever. I like doing my wave. Lovely waves. Okay, everybody do one more and then we'll get you to come back. One more wave, everybody. Yay! That's it, well done. Okay, round of applause for the waves, well done. Very good. Now, Ruby is going to come up and try and demonstrate a new trick. So this is, she gets a bit shy sometimes. Now, because she's quite small, you're going to have to really look and see what she's doing. So we'll try and show everybody. So when she's a bit shy, she hides her face. Oh, she says it will fall over now. So when she gets shy, she hides her face. Oh, bless her. That's it. Do you want to see if you can do it? Turn it round so everybody the other side can see as well. So we'll try and do it so everybody can see her being shy. So again, when she says, I'm a little bit shy, I hide my face. There we go. She says it again, I'm a bit shy. Yay, well done, Ruby. Round of applause for Ruby, that's fantastic. It's a new trick for the trick display, I like that one, it's good. Okay, so Penny, Flame, Sadie and Ruby are going to come up and demonstrate their bow now. So Flame kind of already showed this a little bit earlier. This is just putting their elbows to the floor but leaving their bottom sticking in the air, so it looks a bit like a bow, or if you're a girly, I suppose a little curtsy. So they're all going to go into their little bow and hopefully stay there. There we go. Flame says I've got my towel now, so the grass isn't as itchy on my belly. Lovely bow, well done. Excellent. And Sadie, have one more bow. Lovely bow from Sadie. Excellent. Really well done, guys. If you want to come back, big round of applause for their bows. Excellent. Okay, so Sadie, Flame, Paluki and Ruby are going to come in and show their next trick, which is the beg. So this requires quite a lot of strength from the back end. They're trying to hold themselves and balance themselves on their back legs. So they're all going to try and find a little space and again show you this little trick. So hopefully everybody can see at least one puppy. So whenever you're ready. Sadie says I'm just going to lie down again. So the two smaller ones, the three smaller pups, Flame, Paluki and Ruby, you can see are holding their own body weight up. Sadie just needs mum's hand just to help her balance a little bit because she is that little bit bigger. But she still does a very, very, very good beg. Really well done. Lovely beg. Okay, a round of applause for those guys. So carrying on with the dancing dog idea, the next little exercise or the next little trick we're going to show you is the weaving in and out of the legs. So in our classes we do introduce the dogs to the weave poles, but one of the fun things that we do teach the trick where they start weaving in and out of legs as well. So Sadie, Flame and Ruby are going to demonstrate this one. And they're just, mums are going to go forward and the puppies are going to weave in and out of their legs as they walk. So you can see that Flame is really, really quick at this one, weaving in and out. So Sadie and Ruby, if you watch, they're doing it on hand signal. So every single time their owners use their hand signal, Ruby and Sadie move through the legs. Flame is actually in the middle there. He's actually still on a hand signal, but it's quite a subtle hand signal, so you have to really watch Sandra's body language to see what Flame is using as his little cue. Fantastic, that's really good. Well done, come back. Big round of applause for the weavy dogs. Okay, so another little trick that we're going to show you, everybody's going to get up and show this one. This is the leave. So we teach this in class as well. What we get them to do is we get them to leave an article. Now that could be anything. It could be a piece of food, it could be a toy. Remember that the reason for teaching this is eventually you want to be able to teach your dog that when you say leave, they will leave anything, and that could be the banana skin on the side of the road or the litter that someone's left out as well. So what everyone's doing, you might not be able to see because the grass is a little bit long, but there is an item in front of every single one of these dogs and they've been asked to leave it. They're going to leave it for a little bit longer and then we're going to get them to take it on command when I say so. So when you're ready guys, and take it. There you go. So all of the dogs there showing really good self-control, that it's an item that they really, really want. So you can see they're all being rewarded as well. So the ones who were leaving a treat got given the treat as their reward. The ones that were leaving the toy have then been released and said, you can have a game with the toy, but only when I say so. Lovely. So everybody's going to come back and just grab their target items, and then we're going to show you the next little trick. And again, this is something we teach in class as well, which is to touch something on command. Now we do this for a bit of fun in class, but again, there's always a reason behind why we teach some of these things. Teaching puppies or dogs to touch things on command gives you a really, really, really good basic building block to be able to teach some of the more difficult exercises. So anybody who's ever watched a dog that's been trained to work with disabled people, it tends to be that they're taught to touch things on command. So this is a really, really, really good exercise to teach. It's just a bit of fun. So you can see we've got Penny's touching the bin, we've got Benji's touching a little frisbee, Ruby over in the corner has actually got a little target stick with a little red ball on the end. So it doesn't matter what you get them to touch, this is just for a bit of fun. But again, if you can teach them this, you can get some really, really good, more complex tricks out of it later on. Excellent, really well done. Okay, well, big round of applause for that if everyone wants to come back. So next up we've got Penny, Flame, Paluki, Sadie and Ruby all going to demonstrate their spin. So again, much like all the tricks that we do in class, a lot of it is for fun, but there is always, or usually, a useful way to use it as well. We quite like this one, especially if it's been raining. You can teach your dogs to spin on command. If they've been out for a really muddy walk and they've come back with their paws completely covered in mud, put a towel over your your doormat and ask your puppy to spin, you've got a dog that will automatically clean their paws for you, so you don't have to sit there trying to fiddle around with their paws and get the mud all off them. So this is their little spin. Now, again, you can teach them whatever words you want. So spin or twist, I actually tend to, when I teach my dogs, I do left and right, so it makes them look really clever. There we go, another couple of spins. Excellent, okay, everybody wants to come back. Big round of applause for the spinny dogs. So every single puppy on our trick display has got a final trick that they would like to show you all. So Benji's going to come up first. So Benji's final trick, this is his brand new trick that he's only just recently learned. He's going to do it again for you all, it's his high 10. You can see he's very, very, very excited to be here. So he comes up and does his high 10. Do one more. Yay! Excellent, well done Benji. Big round of applause for Benji. So Warwick's up next. So Warwick is going to wave goodbye to you all. He says thank you very, very, very much for coming out and watching the Pets and Practice display team. And I hope you have a good rest of your day. So he's going to go around and show everybody else. Bye-bye everybody. One more. Oh, he says I've lost my tree. Oh, nearly a beg. That's it. Lovely wave. Well done to Warwick. Big round of applause for Warwick. Okay, so Sadie is up next. Sadie's final trick is a little spin. So she's going to spin round Mum. Again, a nice little doggy dancey move. There we go. Bless her. Well done. Really good. For her first time in the trick display ring. Very, very well done to Sadie. Big round of applause for Sadie. Bless her. Okie dokie. So Flame's up next. So Flame again is going to do a little round trick. He says I'm still looking for stuff on the floor. There's something very smelly on the floor. Oh, it's the stand tall. Oh, sorry. Why did I have that written down as round? This is his other really nice trick that we like, and it demonstrates some fantastic balance again, so he can actually hold himself up on his back legs. Well done to Flame. Big round of applause for Flame. Okay, Paluki's final trick is his beg. This is his most favourite trick. He says my cute face gets me pretty much whatever I want, but if it doesn't, then I do a little beg, and most people give in to me. There we go. His ears are the things that are balancing him out here, by the way. Well done, Paluki. Really, really well done. Big round of applause for Paluki. Okay, so Penny's final trick is the bow. So again, she's quite proud of this. She's been working really hard on it. And what she does is she'll just hold herself in her little bow. Yay, well done, Penny. Very well done. She says, I'm going to bow to the audience. Big round of applause for Penny. Okay, and last but not least, we've got Ruby. Now, Ruby's little trick, just to finish off our little display. I'm not going to explain, I'll just let you see what it is. Oh, hang on, we've got to move it. So, she's opening the box. Oh, I'll tell you what, I'm going to be quiet. She says there's a lot of people watching me, I'm not sure. This is why you should never work with children and animals, by the way. Okay, there you go. Oh, she says I nearly got there. Nearly. There we go. She says, oh. We'll give her one more little. Oh, there we go. She says I'll do something slightly different and I'll just stand on my box. Yay! Oh, that's okay. She says it all got a bit too much and everybody's staring at me. Oh, bless her. That's all right. Don't worry, little one. Oh, big little round of applause for Ruby, bless her. Well done. Excellent. Okay, well, that's the finish of our trick display. Thank you very, very much for coming out and watching. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. If you're interested in any of the tricks that we've taught today, you can find us. There's a blue tent behind me, next to the black one. There's Holy Brooks and Pets in Practice. Come and chat to any of us, and we're more than happy to go through how to teach some of these exercises. If you would like to come along to our classes, we also run puppy classes for dogs under the age of 20 weeks. The Improvers class, which is where a lot of these tricks are taught, is for any puppy over the age of 20 weeks, and we have had 10-year-olds in class before, so we will literally take any age of dog. And obviously we do the Kennel Club and the Rallyo classes as well. So please come and have a chat with us if you're interested in anything about dog training, or you can chat to Chris, our behaviourist, as well, if there's any behaviour stuff you'd like to find out about as well. So thank you very much. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day.